You've heard the term hot desking. This is where you don't have an assigned desk at an office. You use a desk, and when you finish with it, you pack everything up and move on, leaving that space for somebody else to use. There is a similar system on trains, I've recently found out, called hot seating. My name is Annabelle, and this new series is called Is It Me? And it certainly was on the trip I've done recently. I've done a lot of train travel, and I haven't done this much in the UK train travel for many years. And I'm not used to the amount of delays, the amount of cancellations, and the amount of we just don't care attitude from train services here. But this takes the biscuit, and I would say literally, but I didn't get a biscuit. I was travelling on a train with a ticket with a book seat. I got on said train, found my seat, only to find a group, I don't know what the term would be here, but I'm sure you've got one, a group of festival goers with probably relatively hangover from the night or a few days preceding. They were absolutely out for the count on the seats all around and on the seats that I was due to sit on. Rucksacks, sleeping bags, bags with this, bags with that. I couldn't move them. There was too many of them. I did take a slight picture, not with their heading, with the seat number when I applied for my seat guarantee from the train company I was travelling with. Many companies do this. This particular company says if you've booked a seat and you can't sit in it and there isn't any available for your trip, then you can claim seat, which is the same as a ticket price. So that's what I've done. I've done it before and it's been successful. So I carry on down the carriage looking at all the seats, and you can see they've all got reservations from this point to that point. And then I see a seat that's got availability for a little bit of distance. So I sit on that one with my bag, get some work done. And then I realise that the next station is where it says somebody else is getting on. So I think just in case they don't, I will sit here until somebody comes up. And they did. So I had to get all my stuff off that seat and then walk back down the carriage to see if I could find anywhere else. And I did. I found another seat because it was absolutely packed, this train. The previous one had been delayed, cancelled, but what they hadn't done is said, no reservations, you can sit anywhere. They haven't said that. So everybody who was booked on that train, if you'd already got on it from the beginning, you got your seat. If you got on halfway through, probably not a chance. So I found another seat to the next station, so I sat on there for half an hour, got my stuff out, did my work, got to the next station, knew somebody else was going to sit on it, packed my stuff up, waited for them to arrive, moved on to another seat. 3 seats I had to do that for until I got to my destination. I'd filled in the claim form while I was sat on the hot seat train. 2 weeks later, I get an email from said train company going, we're disputing your seat claim. You could have sat other places. There were seats available. Do you wish to appeal? Yes, I do. Because I don't feel on an hour and a half trip, I should have to pack my stuff up 3 times and move seats. Yes, there probably was a handful available on a 8-9 carriage train. Am I walking all the way down and back just to look for those exclusive 1 or 2 seats that nobody's sitting on? Absolutely not. I shouldn't have to. So I appealed and I wrote, I paid for the seat at full price. I got a seat booked. I could not move the people off the seat. Yes, absolutely. I got a seat for every station that I got to. So I did sit down. I didn't have to stand. I didn't have to sit on the floor. But I don't count hot seating as a seat all the way, which you guarantee from A to B. That's not the same. So that is my gripe for the day. Is it me being unreasonable, not expecting to sit in the same seat for the entire journey? It's not me being unreasonable. It's not me being have high expectations of a contract I've done with said train company. I booked a seat, I paid for the seat, I should be allowed to sit in it. The train company allows hot seating. So if you're off on a train trip and you've booked a seat, can't guarantee it anymore. Because if you can't sit in it and somebody else is in it and the train is packed or you've had cancelled ones or delays previously, you're going to experience hot seating. Enjoy. There you go. This week's episode of Is It Me? And it most definitely isn't. Bye for now.